Hello and welcome to the Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2, the widescreen enhanced. I'll describe why that says that. Okay, so I was just kind of not. I was just kind of in the mood. I wanted to play more of this game because now I've found a way to like definitely reliably get this to work. Because I had a thing which I had so that I could play the game, but it wasn't. It ended up not working. So I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. I want to play this game. But I found a better way that is just super clean way to just play the game. But that's, you know, outside of the point. And the widescreen enhanced is because when you're playing the game, the camera is zoomed in like a motherfucker. And this one just, and widescreen enhanced is literally just so that you can zoom out and get a good view of things. It makes all the difference in the world. But anyways, I wanted to but I'm probably gonna play through the campaigns, you know, in the future. But for now, I just felt like playing. Just playing the game, and I was like, you know what? I'll just record it, I guess. Fuck it. There's gonna be some casual gameplay. I think I'll pick this on the gameplay because I might play some other maps. I probably won't go through all the maps. I might, if that is, you know, necessary. But I'll otherwise potentially just record whenever I feel like, you know, I want to play this game. I might as well record it. So with that opening settled, we'll go to skirmish. Now here's also the thing with the enhanced widescreen whatever, it adds some maps that are not in the base game. Argonath, I'm pretty sure isn't in the base game. Depends also on which patch you have. I technically have the end expansion, but I don't know that expansion because it changes stuff. It most likely balances stuff to the better because it nerfs the dwarf class or the dwarf army. But I'm like, I don't know that version, so I didn't feel like trying to learn it. I might do that at some point, but this moment in time, I just want to play the version that I played when I was younger. So I'm playing the unbalanced version, I guess. But anyways, also I have streamed this game before. I have some videos of me playing it. But I don't have an actual like dedicated thing, so I was feel like playing. So I was just playing through and like doing things. So yes, I will be playing at least this map as the dwarfs, the unbalanced dwarfs, but that's because I want to like level all these things up one at a time so that it doesn't get boring. And you know, yes, just so I can. This is the only progression that exists really. But in terms of maps. Which one could we play as? Okay, with Iron Hills, Isengard, kind of a boring map. Ithilien? For example, this map is a bit weird. Forts of Isen 2, I'm pretty sure it's just called, and if you have actually updated the game, it's a bit weird, but it's an actual map that I'm pretty sure exists in the later patched version of the base game, which also this isn't the later patched version, because also as it patches through, it balances stuff to which I'm like, I don't know of this, so I'm like, you know. Also, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to patch this version, but anyways, doesn't really matter. Umbar and Tournament Snow also doesn't exist in the base game, but what maps do we do? Do we have anything interesting here? It's gonna be very, very slow apparently. Let's not take a giant map to begin with. Okay, let's actually just go back to Gap of Rohan. Let's go that. So I've made some heroes, and this is my dwarf hero, and I just put them random, and that's also a kind of the wizard hero that I put on the enemy, because the wizards can be played on as both evil and good armies. And I put on red just so I can see, and I put on purple because it's a cool color. Standard rules, lowering heroes, not that it's gonna get to that point, but hey, whatever. Playing with medium difficulty AI. I can't play on hard as well without handicap, but I don't want to try too hard. Let me see if I can, like, I believe a past strategy I had was start with building two resource places, and then a barracks. You can otherwise start with like one barrack, one resource place. Two barracks you can, but that's a very expensive beginning and you don't get cash very fast doing that. Also, I will show you, if this was not the widescreen thing, you would like be here. Or no, wait a minute. You'd be like here, as zoomed in. This would be your whole map. Now you can zoom it out of it, which is really fucking handy. I'm gonna begin with one barracks, yeah, because this barracks costs 400. That's a lot. I'm also not gonna build anything with him yet. 300, yeah. Because we need to actually build some dudes with him. Wait, can I? I'm gaining, like, the dwarves are also very expensive as a faction. So well, I mean, I got 300 now, so I might as well do that.
The Hall of Warriors is ready.
All right, well, I'll begin with Guardians. These units are so fucking super strong. Like, the Guardians are so fucking strong. Like, it's pretty brutal, to be honest. Also, these percentages is based on how much resources you get per, like, resource turn. Like, you can see the number there, plus 24. If you get 100%, it gets the most, but it's not worth to only get 100% every time, because, like, the annoying with this one though is that enemies can decide to go here, here, or from above if they want to be assholes. So, like, you don't really know where they want to go. Really, I didn't build dudes apparently. Bit sloppy on me. I'm just gonna put out some stuff. I'm just gonna wait, build 2 battalions. I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm just gonna go for like middle and just try and go towards the base and maybe intercept them. Cause yeah, I guess I'll do that. Just do A, and then right click, and they will attack anything that comes in their way. Build some more of them just to have as a backup. Also now build another one so we can build some more quickly. So we can build 2 in the same span of like 1 cooldown type of deal. I'm also waiting with the power menu in which you can do so. I'm not gonna explain all the things. I will probably explain stuff if that's necessary, and like if I'm like gonna go through the campaigns or whatnot, or I'll explain in the fucking comments if that even happens. But you know, this one has the things you get power as you fight stuff, as you do damage and whatnot. As your units fight, and you can get different things. But I'm waiting here to see what the situation calls for. Healing generally isn't really needed in the beginning, probably. Also, I'm building some phalanxes just in case. I don't know who I'm fighting, so they could be, if they're men or elves, they will generally go with fucking horses in some way, which is fucking annoying. So that's where you need some horsies. Cool. No. Alright, build that. Then you can focus on upgrading that. Okay, where the fuck? You are up here. Right. You're up here. Not down there. Good to know. They will probably generally come from here or from the middle. I'm fighting men. Ah, it's elves. That's too bad for them. I'm just gonna... Nope. They come here. Here comes the fucking elves. I'm... Oh, fuck that shit.
They're going after our builder. Stand tall, Felix. We have the best materials.
I don't know. I can probably put it there. Probably this one, because if anything I can kill them faster doing that. And I'm just gonna go with these, and I'm just gonna attack their things. If anything, I can maybe take down a barracks or something, or the resources. This is their normal one, so I'm gonna take down their trees. Like you see, elves are also not very... They don't have a lot of health, and dwarves have a shit ton of health and armor. In terms of attack, I'm pretty sure they're really fucking based there as well. So, they're very formidable. Also, dwarves have the fucking cool shit of mines where you can, like, transport units and shit. It's, pretty fucking boss. I'm just gonna build 2 towers here. To keep some vision here. For slightly higher reaction, like, times. Oh, speaking of... Attack the dudes. Oh yeah, of course. They generally also tend to go for like resource structures or some bullshit. Generally also the fucking furthest ones. The ones that are so far away as possible. Okay. 1,000. That one, okay, so we want my hero. My hero also is constructed in such a way that he is built to be the most what are they? Oh, wargs, okay. My hero for the dwarves is built to be as destructive as possible. Which, if I'm... Oh, geez, yeah, these tower upgrades also cost 500, the elves cost 3. I'm not sure what the men costs, but I don't know if there's a thing there. There may not be. There may be. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with this map in particular. There are definitely maps I'm more used to. Are you guys just standing there? Okay, cool. You're gonna absolutely fucking mega die. You're just gonna stand there. Do nothing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take my... Ooh, I can heal now. So healing heals up the battalion, the units within the area, and also if a battalion has lost a unit inside of it, it also revives that one. Okay, so the archers though, like the elves doesn't have the biggest durability or like health or defense or whatnot in their units, but their archers are the absolutely most strongest ones. Actually, those are phalanxes, I guess. Or no, actually, kind of pointless. The elves will build horses. They will do that. But like, okay, so I'm definitely gonna get to go towards them again. And let me do another thing with guardians. No, I'm not gonna upgrade them. Oh yeah. Fucking 500. Okay. What do we build? I don't know what's here either. I have no idea. I want to build my hero, so I guess do that. I'm gonna take a guess and say that it's safe there. Oh yeah, guardians are the beastliest things. Upgraded guardians can also be fucking brutal because obviously you can upgrade them to have higher defense and attack. Also, I have 6 battalions of like full health guardians now. Is pretty scary. Boom! 50% attack and armor. But yeah, the elves archers are the absolutely most strongest. Okay. Fuck LA, there's a warrior camp there. Good to know. That's what I wanted to fucking see.
How dare they attack the builder? Take care of it. The builder has been slain.
Okay. Sure.
Get ready, dwarves. Bring them closer. Weapons, dwarves! Weapons!
Kill my hero. I don't know where the fuck you guys are going, but...
Let's get in there!
I don't know what you're doing. You guys are just standing there. That's kind of interesting. What I will do is I will actually get this, because they are going to attack a structure, but
I won't be long.
that many units that they are there isn't a lot. And also I've just built my guardians. The dwarves are though pretty slow, so that is a negative of them. Now here's my hero. He can buff himself, he gets permanent health, and then he has these 3 abilities which are gonna be devastating as fuck. So yeah, kill them. Follow. Let's build another builder, which you can do. I'm gonna put a healing thing there. Yes, fight these. Boost your things so you can just take them all in like one hit. There we go. So what you kind of want to do is just kind of obviously hold the enemy with your armies. Oh, where the fuck? Okay, sure. I don't know what I upgraded. Probably like this one. Okay, attacks. We also want to build like these things, which let's put them a bit everywhere. Oh, here comes the fucking cavaliers. Fuck.
You know what to do. Let your beards flow. The battle awaits.
Yeah, these camps also generally turns to fucking rubble, and so you kind of have to make sure that you kill it as well, because then you get more experience and you get these chests with cash. No, actually, what I want you to go is down here, where the works are.
Where do I go with these?
And do that, and then you build. Actually, you build. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you do that. And then you do that, I guess. Let's have these guys just, yeah, have these guys go down here, heal up a bit. I'm gonna need more mines, but that's why I'm clearing out, so I cleared up space here so we can build some more mines. Fuck's sake. Attack, or like just have the dude stand there. I guess I'm gonna have to build a healing thing here, so they don't have to move too far. Did you guys just? I think you're fucking cool for doing that. I can do that shit too.
Stand tall, Felix. Enter. Take them out. We've built nothing to worry about. Keep those spears ready. Tighten up, dwarves.
Yeah, just stand here. In some kind of formation there. Upgrade this. Okay, so I'm getting some money now, so let's do that. Thank you for being there again. You're retreating. You're thinking of going around. I'll just send all my dudes up here. I got my hero down here if you're gonna move up. Guess like a battalion or whatnot, it's gonna be kind of annoying. They're not gonna do a lot of things. Oh, also now we got Earthshaker, which is the drastically fucking like best ability. I'm just gonna go, yeah, through here and see if I can't find something.
Stand tall, Felix. Blades up.
Go up and just let them do their thing.
I'll be the first one in.
You can move up here, yeah. Do that. 1,000.
Where do I go with these? Clear the way. We have the best materials.
How the fuck?
Stand tall, Felix. Weapons. Forge ahead. Let's show them.
Oh boy, look at this now. Earthshaker. Level 5. I gained 5 levels. Oh, they're still alive? Okay, let me just do this then.
They are nothing. I like these odds. Follow me.
Did I upgrade? I don't know if I upgraded Bombard, but Bombard can be fucking ridiculous. Also, I have level 15 now here. Summon Men of Dale, because then I can get Barrage. This one is pretty cool, because you can basically put 5 things in. If you have sights on the map, you can place basically a mine shaft that you can then shoot out all your infantry or whatnot that you've already stored in a mine shaft that's close to your base. It's pretty fucking handy. I feel like I'm gonna win here now though, because they can't do a lot against me right now. I'm just saying. Unless I let them survive, which I sometimes like to do, just to, you know, draw out the thing I would never lose, basically, but I'm just sitting and doing nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna boost myself, then I'm just gonna use this Sapper and just bonk. So Sapper does a lot of damage to buildings. If you upgrade it, it becomes even more and more powerful, so you can, like, at max you can probably half damage their fucking fortress. Earthshaker obviously take care of a giant circle of enemies. This one increases armor, damage, and attack speed. Really good for dwarves that are very short, slow attack speed. Bombard can create a gigantic area of just falling meteors for a long time. So it can be pretty ridiculous. Oh, they built a fucking armory, dude. I'm just gonna put down some archers. I might as well show them. You get these Men of the Elves, you can create them from the archery range or whatever that we have. Take over these. These you can build some some different infantries from. Hey, look, Barrage. Yeah, you can build Men of Dale there. How about we show off Barrage, right? Let's walk away and then just place it on top of their fortress. You can basically cause that effect with this one at max rank. So for dwarves, they can create Men of Dale for cheaper from these things, and they are the normal units. Although apparently no, it requires level 2 now. It's just the normal unit that you can create from them. Some have different elves, I believe, can create. Is that? No, okay, that was just weird. I thought they did the archery bombarding attack thing. Oh yeah, destroy the building. Bonk. Sure, attack fortress. I'm probably winning now. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can actually do. You can get the catapult cannon. You can build this to, like, upgrade your units more. The Guardians, for example, have a potential to get, like, hammers that does more structure damage. So you can basically have a bunch of demolitions walking around, or you can upgrade their axes just to do more damage. So either just more damage or do more damage to structures. I'm just gonna do this too, just drag this out a little more, because I've already won and we've done nothing, so... sometimes I also like to, you know, you can build walls as well, and I like to, like, do some really extreme fucking builds that will only be able to be made if you just drag it out, really. And also my playstyle from when I was young to now has very much changed, because I generally tend to I used to just not engage with the enemy at all and just wait until they came to me, and I stealth the enemy.
I expected more.
Where?
The battle awaits.
Sorry, what?
Keep it moving.
I don't know what this stealth enemy is. I'm gonna use Sapper on the fortress, so I'm just gonna
follow me.
Wait.
Who's attacking us? Move along.
I'm gonna go up here. They probably have a wordsmith up here.
Come on, dwarves.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a hero right there. Oh, yeah, that is, what's his name? Thranduil. Alright. Thranduil.
They don't stand a chance.
What happens if I use Earth Shaker on him? Whoosh.
I was made for this.
Oh boy, attack this thing.
They've been
Attack
here
building,
too
you're
long.
probably gonna one-shot it. Bam.
They attack. This way.
Oh. Up. So, if the track goes down, you kind of damage it as you attack it. And so it will be created with that much health.
I was made for this.
As you can see.
Die, beast. I was made for this. Now I've got you.
Like that.
I was
Okay,
made
attack
for
you
this.
now.
Weapons, dwarves! Weapons! They are nothing!
I can probably kill him. Yup.
Now I've got you!
Zapper. Boom.
I know what
So
I'm doing.
the enemy will always, and then we can just heal him to full. So yeah, that heal also heals anything to full. I believe. I don't think he can heal anything to half.
Here we go. They've built up here already.
But yeah, if you have a builder alive,
They've been here too long.
you will basically win. Or you will still be alive. So like even if they take down your fortress, you're still alive because you can build more fortresses. And also this fortress, if you click on it, if you go... No, wait a minute. You have to...
Fine craft.
No, doesn't matter. I won. I did take care of them by himself. If you try to build walls, the fortress has an area around it in which you can't build any more walls outwards, so you can't like stretch your walls however long you fucking feel like it. So you have a certain range of where you can put walls actually. If you build another fortress that I think if it overlaps, you could connect them probably, or you could, you know, build another fortress and you can make another wall, so you could have different. If you have one fortress to the left and one to the right, you could kind of have them overlap or something, so you can kind of like create several more things. But a fortress costs 5,000. It's if it's, unless you're winning largely like I was doing, then you're probably not gonna get to that point of actually making one. So here we then, after you win, you get a timeline of different things. You get a timeline of your units, your structures, your resources, meaning of cash, and then also kind of how your overall performances look like at the end, or like that's the final scores. And then also you can see different things of when someone lost, when someone won, and when a new fortress was built. If you're playing against more people, then you can see like, oh, this faction lost here and whatnot, and then you can see the time and then how many units. I'm not sure. I think 20 is one battalion, which it seems like we kind of made battalions at equal pace here, and then I just kind of outweighed them, and then I made even more, and then you can see like it clashed a bit, and then I just kind of I mean, it would be interesting to see. Oh no, wait a minute, that's further. But yeah, structures, we were kind of in line, and then I just kind of went away. This will kind of almost generally be the units is the one that's gonna differ the most. If you generally win, also resources is gonna go like this, basically all the time. I think someone is fucking grilling or barbecuing. Not very fucking weird because it's fucking midsummer today. Whoop whoop, amazing holiday for Swedes, because it's a great excuse to get drunk and act like assholes. That's just my opinion. Why? Okay, now it just smells like fucking, what do you call it? I don't know the shit. I don't know the English word for it. Anyways, that's just, you know, it's not the point here. This also, if you just do a thing and you don't continue building stuff, your resources will act like this at the end, because you're just doing stuff to win, and you don't have to care about your own base and building stuff. So you kind of just ignore it, and your cash just rapidly increase as you go because you're not paying attention. And then the final score would generally be like a line like that. I'm not sure what the fuck this is supposed to be, if it's actually like score, but so then you see like session length 20 minutes, structures which created and structures lost, and different things. See, the green one is the ones that were the top, I guess, the best ones. Yeah, except not really. It's just top ones, top number. Units created. They created more units than me. They also lost more than me. Unit killed / death ratio 1/6. So okay, for every 1 unit of mine, they lost 1.5 kind of. Units killed, yeah. Favorite. Then you see the your favorite unit, Guardian, Mythlon Sentry. Oh yeah, that's the pikemen's, because I remembered Mythlond, and also I know like all of the quotes in this game. So all I needed to remember was we bring spears from Mythlond. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pikemen. More of that is gonna become apparent potentially if I keep doing these, and I will just show all my quote knowledge. Max income rate per minute. That's pretty substantial. They were kind of close. Resources gathered in terms of coins overall. Resources spent on structures. They spent most. I spent on one hero. They created. No, I was like, they created 2, but no. Thranduil cost 2,500. These strategic skill versus tactical skill, I have no idea what it is. Apparently, they were more tactical. Funny, but I don't know how you up these at all. And time before you create your hero, 10 minutes, 1 minute, hero built, hero lost, and whatnot. So yeah, and then these stars are depending. If you win against easy, you get bronze. If you win against medium, you get silver. If you win against hard, I believe you get gold. What the fuck you get for brutal? Because there's also a brutal difficulty, which is ridiculous. But you get something. I remember that I used to play brutal with the fucking 95% handicap, meaning that they are much weaker, their units. They have still the same like thought process, but their units are easier to kill. So you don't have to, you know, like 3 battalions you can defeat with 1 battalion probably or something. It becomes very easy. But it's also a good thing, like if you want to go up difficulty and just the pacing, because pacing will be the same. Pacing will be the same depending on the difficulty. It's just so that you can build up your pace and be ready. So then you can play like, oh, I have never played hard before. You can do hard and then, oops, that's not. And then you do like 50% handicap for them, so that minus 50% handicap, so that they're easier to deal with, so that you can slowly build up your pace if you do not, you know, good enough. Then also in terms of this is how much starting cash you have. This could be very bad for you if you're not used to it, because the enemies will just build a fuck ton of shit, like units and whatnot. They will just build and rush you with that. So it could be bad, could also be good. 2,000 could be good because it's good, you know, but more than that, it's ridiculous. Then you can also up the command point factor, which is how much, technically how many units you can have. In terms of like, because a unit takes up, like a standard battalion takes up 60 command points, and so if you increase that to 100, you could get massive armies for no reason, just to have them to have fun. Ring heroes, superheroes that cost 10,000 to build. It's either Sauron or Galadriel, depending on which side you are on. And then a lot of custom heroes. They're more fun to play as. But if you want to make it so you don't have OP characters like my dwarf, you could always not build them or just cross this out. But yeah, that was a lot of just random talking before and after. But that was just general gameplay. I'm potentially going to make more of these. probably explaining less, expecting you have watched this one already. So watch this, as I say in the end of the video, so that you don't have to look. If you, well, it's also if you even care. I don't fucking know. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this one. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next gameplay video, I guess. Bye bye.